He stood over the cold corpse of the now fallen king and knelt. The gold of the crown was hidden by the scarlet liquid that had flowed freely from the wound on the king's head. His whole life, he had dreamed of this. He glanced at the battlefield, and the tiny part of him that had not been consumed by power, lust, screamed at him. You killed those men. Your hands are stained with the blood of thousands. He paused in his actions for the slightest moment, but in the end, the darker part of him won, and he resumed his work. It took a bit of effort to get the crown off of the royal's head, but he managed. Standing up, he surveyed his destruction one last time before lowering the crown onto his head. He could practically feel the power rushing through his veins, washing over any kind of remorse he felt and drowning his last bit of sanity. Now, he could take his rightful place as ruler. The walk had been tiring, and the trek through the village had been slightly infuriating. The whole point of this was to be king, to finally be respected and acknowledged as he deserved, and yet, no one had even tipped their head his way. They probably had not realized it was him was all, he reassured himself. He swaggered up to the castle and commanded the guards to open the gates. The head of the manor, when the king was away, rushed up to him as he walked in. He stared at the crown on the man's head, questioning the blood but not uttering a word. The king? He asked, though he knew the answer. Dead. The man replied. The advisor nodded. Well then, he cleared his throat. Welcome home, King Balthazar. Plus. Balthazar smirked as the advisor bowed, the guards following his actions. Yes. He agreed. Long live the king.